had this requested so many times. People saying, there's so much information out there, I don't know where to start, I don't know how to sift through it all, and you're absolutely right. It's a whole other world to be thrown into and can be intimidating, which makes it easy to just remove yourself and decide that you don't want to be a part of it. But you do want to be a part of it, and I want you to be a part of it. So here are 5 basic tips for how to get started with the lifestyle if it's something that's brand new to you. First up, toss the junk food. Most people know junk food is bad for you, but not everyone realizes what junk food entails. We're going to talk about that throughout the series, but pretty much we want to wane off of those foods that require a package. It's not just about calories, fat, carbs, etc. It's about ingredients, which leads me to the second part of the first point, 1B, I guess, and that is to focus on whole foods. The more whole foods you can get, the better. These items should not require a package. Start to think about food as fuel. Where did your food come from? What is it doing for your body? Meal prepping can be a great way to get a handle on foods, and I have an entire ebook that will teach basics to specifics if you're interested. Next, try not to make excuses. A classic is, these chips are made with vegetables, so it's really a vegetable. But that's actually an excuse for, this is a chip. This is a really hard one, especially at first, because sometimes we don't know what our excuses are until we become educated enough to recognize. I used to make these excuses too. And thumbs up if you have ever made an excuse. You're normal. When you come from a diet on mostly processed foods, you don't really realize how many processed foods you eat, which most of us do or did, which is why focusing on whole foods is so important. Drink water. One of the biggest setbacks with nutrition for many people are beverages. Whether it's a Coke or a healthy smoothie, which maybe isn't actually as healthy as you think, we're really better off drinking water and turning to whole foods for our fruit sources. Or how about infused waters for flavor or tea? Educate yourself honestly. There is so much information flying around, it's easy to hear something that kind of makes sense and just roll with it. Instead, try to read books that share lifestyles different than your own. Watch channels, read blogs, read articles, whatever, and learn as much as you can about everything rather than just the most obvious things the media wants you to think, so that you are able to make educated decisions for yourself. That being said, always check your sources. Just because a book is written by a doctor doesn't mean it's 100% accurate or is right for you. And just because a blogger isn't a certified nutritionist doesn't mean that they don't have important information to share that they've learned from their own journey. And finally, mentality. So much of your success is mental. Are you going into this thinking that it's temporary or permanent? When this becomes an active lifestyle change, it's so much more achievable and motivating. If this is temporary, we're thinking, okay, I'll eat some veggies now and then I'll go back to eating daily cookies. It doesn't work that way. It isn't sustainable. Really think about this as being a long-term change. And if you don't deep in your core want to make this change, it isn't gonna last. And that goes hand in hand with the idea that you can't make all the changes you want at once. Start small and set small short-term goals. And for those of you wanting a little bit of help with that, I'm going to host a challenge each week in this series, and the first one will be announced tomorrow. I am doing it with you, and I'm hoping we can all do them together. If you have any additional ideas or tips for getting started, or if any of these really resonated with you, please share below in the comments. This is a community, and I want us to learn from each other. Please share this video with someone you think is ready to get started on the lifestyle, and subscribe here so you don't miss any future content. Videos and PDFs are coming every single day. And remember, it's all a matter of mind over munch.